wants to see the stream or just the tutorial. There were a few guys in my stream who asked about certain factors about the game and how it actually works, because they are pretty new to the game. Me myself, I just started in April, I would say, and now I will try to tell you what to look out for, what the first steps should be, and how this whole game works. First of all, this is the main menu when you start up the game. And I will start. Yeah, you can take a look at options. I won't go through options here. Crew is only necessary if you have already a crew, or if you want to join a crew, then you click into that. I am in a crew, that's why you see all these things. Actually, you know what? I will change to English. Yeah, it's possible. I will change it to English. The setting. Not what it says. English. Okay. So maybe it's easier for most of you guys. So, like I said, here's crew. It's a crew hangout. I will show you guys later. But if you don't have a crew, here is where you can try and find a crew for yourself. Just a second, I need to tone down the music in the background. It's just... yeah, okay. So, first of all, if you're here, you have different characters. Let's start with characters. As you can see here, I have a lot of characters myself. At the beginning you don't have Krista, you don't have a Professor, and lots of others you don't have. And you can level up each character from Prestige 1, that is the beginning, to Prestige 5, level 10, that's the maximum. There are also some characters I don't have. Those four at the top here, you have to buy them, you have to pay actual money to get those, and those are DLC characters. Yeah. First, when you start playing the game, I would recommend just choosing one player at the time. So just take a look at what position you want to play and what attributes a player should have. Here at the top we have all the centers. Those three are centers, and we have 3 power forwards, 3 small forwards, shooting guards. I don't know why Kim is in the center here, because shooting guards are down here as well. Those 2. And here's Helena, Cindy, and Pedro, those are the point guards. And each character is pretty much stereotypical in a way, so the point guards are mostly for stealing and passing. Sometimes 3-point shots and so on. The shooting guards are more for shooting. Kim is a very great, or was a very great 3-point shooter, but she got nerfed pretty hard the last patch. Carolina is pretty fast, and Fred is a mixture of both, I would say. The small forwards are also shooters as well. They are more flexible, more versatile, especially Amanda, Joey, actually William as well. If you level him up, he's really fast. Power forwards are mostly for blocking and yeah, just staying underneath the basket in the paint. Just as well as the centers, but Lee is a center who is able to shoot 3s, but not as good as Kim. Not close as good, but sometimes he's really good. Luther is good at blocking and dunks. Clark's dunks are pretty hard to block. And Big Dog will be really good at Prestige. After Prestige 3, maybe 4, with Ellie Pass, for example, and Touch Pass and so on. And other buffs. Yeah, so you have to decide for one character. I started with Kim because I want to show you why. You have to take a look at the attributes. Oh, that's new. I haven't seen this layout. So you see different attributes. For example, mid-range over 200, long distance layup 178. But you see your speed goes, stamina is really low, speed is not that fast, balance is really bad, so she can't box out as good. But that's not your point. She is a player for you to shoot these. So that's what you should do. You should look at each character which you have and which is possible to get. Most characters you can get for 50,000 coins. It's the blue coins underneath my red bar and on the top right. But you have some standard characters at the beginning, like Fred, Lulu, no, Kim, Lulu, Pedro, I think, Murdoch, and Big Dog. I think those are the first 5 you have. Yeah. So, yeah, so just decide which character you want to play and just level this character as fast as possible and as high as possible, so that you are competitive when you play against others. You have to know if you play 3-on-3, you will lose your stamina during the game, so the more you run, the less stamina you have, and the less stamina you have, the worse your attributes get. You get a 10% attribute nerf every 10% stamina you lose during the game. So that is why you should try to get a second character leveled up as well, so you can switch to, at the half time. So you can switch from one character to another. But always be aware of what characters your 2 teammates are playing. So if there is a point guard, maybe it's not necessary to play another point guard. And if you have one power forward or one center, you don't need another power forward and or center on the field. Actually, never. The power forward or center, he has to stay mainly in the paint. Sometimes he has to go outside if the other party is playing lead, for example, who can shoot threes in the center, just to guard him, or you have to switch with the teammates that you will guard another one who is in the paint currently, and your teammate goes to the 3-point line when he is there. Yeah, so if, like I said, you level up by you will level up in the shop. They can buy items. You can buy them in the shop or with the character as well. You need XP drinks to level up the character for another prestige level, for example, for another level to get to the end. Every prestige has 10 levels. And at the end of level 10, if you've reached level 10, you have the possibility to change, to gain another prestige level. And for this you need books like those manuals here. They are special for every character, for every position. And then you need advanced manuals, intermediate, beginner manuals to level up every prestige level. And I will show you this on another character. Currently I started leveling up Lulu. I have Joey on level Prestige 3, level 10, but I can't level him further because I need a lot of coins for books. So you see those are my books I already have on the right, if I want to level up Prestige. I need 13 intermediates, 6 advanced and 8 small forward manuals, and I don't have those, I just have 1, 2 and 2. And if I would like to buy those, it will cost me 16,500. So I wait for the books, and in the meantime I will level up other characters. So this is why I show you Blue. She's just Prestige 1, level 3. So if you want to level up character, just click on level up. You buy the drink you want. You can buy as many as you want as long as you have the coins. I would recommend saving your money and buying XP drinks L. It's the fastest way. It's the same if you buy a small drink. An XP drink L costs 1,500. And you see the amount you gain, and an XP drink L only costs 100, but you need 15 of those to have one XP drink L. So that's a tip for you if you are at close to the end of leveling up a character to a next prestige step. So maybe you are level 8 or so and you just got to level 9. Take a look at how much experience you will get with an XP drink L, M and S. Sometimes it's enough to buy 1 of those and 3 of those, for example, and don't buy 2 of those because it will give you more than you actually can get, because 10 is the maximum, and afterwards you have to prestige to the next prestige level before you can start leveling up again to level 10. So that's why you should be aware of that, otherwise you would just spend money you don't need. Okay, so that's prestige. Every character has special skills. I will show you those skills on another character because I have Kim leveled up nearly at maximum. I'm going to show it with Pedro. because I think it would be Uber. So every character has special skills. For example, Pedro has a diving catch, deny intercept, steal pass, kill pass, side face up, shadow steal, and later up you will get alley-oop pass at prestige 5, and shadow defense at prestige 5, but he also has automatically activated the game stealer. Yeah, which is also already next. Did you see not every, but most skills you can level up? This shadow steal, for example, is at level 3 at the moment, and it has the maximum of 5. And you see on the right, I need 8 skill training balls. I have only 4, so first step only takes 2, the next one 4, then 8, then I think 12, I don't know, but like the skill pass, there is a level 7. Level 7 will cost you 28 skill balls. I had the same thing with Kim and her step back skill. So you will need balls as well. Those balls you get in the shop. I won't recommend buying them here because there is one detail you should miss. Oops, I hit the wrong button, sorry. Here's a skill training ball. The first skill training ball every day costs 900 credits. The second one, as you can see, 1350. This is because the price goes up as following the number of purchases and price will reset every day. That's the reason why. So by the next one it won't be 270, it'll be 380. So you have to. So I would recommend if you're at the beginning, just buy one skill training ball every day for 900, maybe 2. Otherwise it would become too expensive. So the next ball already costs 2030. I don't know if it's worth it, if you have enough money left, or if you say you don't want to level up every character like me, but just level up 1 or 2, well, yeah, you should level up at least 2, and then you buy skill training balls to increase your skills with each character, with the characters you want. Okay, what else can I tell you? Let's get back to casual. For skills. Ability cards, that's another factor. I will come to this in a second. I showed you attributes, outfits I will come back later, celebrations later, I don't need that. Okay, let's talk about ability cards. To talk about this, I will show you something else beforehand. If you go to Go Street, you have the different areas of the town, so to say, of Joy City. You have Rico's Valley, where you can play 1v1. It's good to learn the mechanics of the game, but actually it's more frustrating than everything else, just because you play one character and you have to choose 2 more, which will be played by the AI, and you play against another player with also 2 AIs. And you don't know what your AI is going to do. If he's going to pass, if you say pass here, if he's going to shoot. For example, when I use Kim as an AI, she is prestige 5, level 10, so she's maximum, so I would think she would hit 3s more often, but actually she just shoots 2s. And even those won't get it in every time, so it's really annoying. Easttown is in arcade mode, check it out, they can learn about blocks and rebounds, and it's a little game, so if you fulfill every single step in this game, like I have here in blocks and rebounds, you will get extra items like XP games and skill boards, and this is really useful, maybe to get close. But you should have characters leveled up for this, because yeah, the person you play against is really good at blocking and rebounding. So it's AI, but still. We have the FS district with a free mode, so you can play with other players from your game. Oh, I get invites from my crew members all the time, so I'm sorry for the black square you see there. But you get no rewards, it's just when you play with friends, just for fun, or with your crew members against crew members what wouldn't be able otherwise. In the West Home we have the casual 3on3, so So if you don't have a crew, you will hit this button, you press X here, and you just choose the character you want to play with. Press X again, you can invite friends here as well, and then the system will search for other players. The buff system and so on I will talk about here. This is just some new stuff. On the South Bay we have the Crew League. This is what you will only see this in colors if you are in the crew, because then you can go to Crew League and co-op matches and play with your buddies and so on. And with your crew. So. And in the middle we have Downtown. Downtown is for jobs. This is very important because you can get very good stuff and useful stuff out of it. So you have 5 different areas. These areas are every time different. You see I get different rewards for every job. This one gives me 80 credits and 1 out of 6 items. This gives me 150 credits and 1 out of 12. This is because there are quests or jobs which require specific characters. And this one for 150 credits said I had to use Fred, Amanda and Kim. And as I have all 3 of those, I took all 3 of those and took them to get the job done. That's this job. You can still play those characters in the game, it's just like a job on the side, so to say. And if there is a quest with recommended characters, you should use them, because then it's more likely that you get a special item like gold card ticket or the skill training item, as you can see here. And the ones where you only get 80 credits, there it doesn't matter which character you use for. So here you can get, as you can see, you can get silver pack tickets or gold tickets or something like this. And this is where the card game comes in. So the ability cards. So you have the ability to get silver and gold tickets, but you can also buy those. I will show you this in a moment. There it is, purchase. But they are really expensive. I wouldn't recommend buying silver packs. You get silver packs all the time through all these jobs you do. Sometimes you get gold packs as well. Gold packs cost 11 red points. Red points you only get in-game for completing some challenges. I will talk about that later. Or you get it by buying in the PSN store. But you have to use real money. So let me show you this. Just that you get a feeling for how much you get for your money. It's down here, premium points, coins, and DLC. So 550 points cost 60 euros just to get a feeling. So it's a lot of money. And yeah. Okay, so back to the card system. Yeah, as you can see, I mainly used silver packs I got, and silver packs you can get those white ones, the bronze ones, silver ones, and very rarely gold cards. But mostly bronze and those white ones. Those are the worst kind. Yeah. But I will show you if I can shoot. Okay, wait a sec. But guys, I just got interrupted. Yeah, I want to show you some gold and even platinum cards. Platinum cards are available as well. I don't know why, but I got for Helena some good cards. Just want to show you the differences. So here you can see I have bronze, white. There's a platinum one. Here's a gold one. I just got this one, and you see I have 2 spots left. And yeah. but I will have to wait to get new cards because I don't want to spend any money for it. On this side here, down with the ice cream cone, every card you get will actually improve your attributes. There's a specific attribute. In this case, it's rebound. I have 19 more points in rebound. As you can see here at the attributes, 19 more is at rebound. 22. Okay, it's just because she's buffed for today. It's a bad example. I will talk about it in a second. And all the other slots, don't ask me why there are burgers and fries and milkshake drinks or something like this. It's just the way that Joy City wanted to display different kinds of abilities. I have a lot of jump shot cards, for example, but you can also get blocking cards, steal cards, running cards, something like this, to make your character better. And if you have more cards than slots you have, for example, with my Kim is the only character I give gold cards to if I get gold cards randomly. Gold packs, so. Here, for example, I have 6 different cards for the drink department, but I have move. I move faster, 9 centimeters per second, and I can steal 14.7%. More often. But I could also choose screen range, but I don't think it's really necessary for her because I rarely use this. This one I had beforehand, before I used smoothing speed. Face-up move is really good. Another jump shot and another jump shot here for agility touch with success rate and picture success rate, but you see it's just under 1%, so that's why I don't want to use it. So I can steal better, I can block better, my 3-point fadeaway success rate is better, open 3-point shot, and behind the back speed. I need behind the back because of her special attribute she has, her skill. Yeah. Okay, so that's about the card system. Let's see what else we have. Otherwise you can create your own avatar. This is what my avatar looks like, pretty standard. I haven't spent any money on it. You can change your emoticons. I only have 2. I didn't buy any of those yet. I only got this one, that's the standard one. As well as gestures. There are a lot more. The dance is really funny. Yeah, but you see it costs 45 red points, so in euros it's about 5 euros. The Sit emoticon and the hand wipe. You see the Sit has green currency, that's team token. You get team tokens mostly by doing crew stuff. I will talk about it in a few minutes. The next one is user. You see I have a lot of balls. You can get those for free as well, but you have to be in a crew to be able to get a present every hour. And to collect those, there are the other things as well. Those are the name tags. I got the legendary one just because my crew got 2nd place in the last season, and in the first 10 get the legendary crew badge. Beforehand we were platinum, we were just level 11, rank 11. The Lenny face Pedro, this was from an event, as well as this one. This I got via Facebook in some way, and this one is a basic one. Yeah. Next up, there are other episodes, so if you level up your characters, you can complete episodes and watch them. Those are funny renditions of the characters interacting with one another. And you get, as you can see, you get rewards, mostly red points, but by some characters here, with the DLC characters, you can get also skill balls, and down at the bottom there, or even clothes, you can get special clothes, and yeah, so far this. And then we have stats, we have user stats. You can see what your current level is. You see it on the top right at the name tag as well. but you can also see how many experience points you got and how many you need for the next one, for the next level up. And you can see your quota. I have 65%. Wow, that's great. 65% win rate. Last season I only had 62 or something like this. And in total I got 63. Nice. That's not bad. And 1v1s, but I don't play 1v1s anymore. I just played it to get my trophy. I have a platinum trophy already since a month or so. And you have character stats. You can look at every character, how many games you played, where you hit, where's the best field goal percentage. How about 3 points or 2-point shots? And for example, Kim has had 48, and before the patch I had a 52 or something like this. So it got knocked down a lot. I played nearly 2,000 games with her already. That's a lot. Okay, that's all about the stats. Oh, and if you are in management, you can hit press R3. You see it at the top next to the name tag. And then you will get to this one. This there you can see on the first page. You can see different new things for you to read upon, just to know what's next, what's new in the game. You just press X and then it opens. Oh, okay, you can't see this. Press X and then it opens a new window. Yeah. Then you have messages, some rewards, both you get only via message. You have to click on it to get it once, and then you can clean up afterwards. And at social you can see how many from the crew are online and which friends are online who are playing this game as well. Alright, that's all about the management part. I talked about Ghost Street. Events. Events. Let's talk about events now. So as you can see today, or for this week, we have the login event. You have to press X to get the tokens every time. This one will be sent to you to your message box to get it. This is a roulette event. I still need 3 more bottle caps and 27 minutes just to be here to spin the wheel once again. And you can spin the wheel 4 times a day, 2 times via getting a bottle just by being online, and the other 2 times by getting those bottle caps. You get those by playing 3on3 in the 3on3 mode, and you have to be open, get assists, close defense, and so on. You see sometimes you see at the belly from your character green writing like assist or close defense or something like this. And then you have the possibility to get a bottle cap. And with 5 bottle caps, you get 1 bottle to spin the wheel. That's why you can have 4 in total for this event. Then there is this level up event, and this one is threefold. First of all, you have the standard, so to say. So every 10 level you get a black intensive manual. You need this intensive manual to get a character from Prestige 4 to Prestige 5, so to the maximum they can have. But you need 3 black books for 1 character, and this is why it's very hard to level up characters to Prestige 5. I have a lot of characters at Prestige 4 just because I don't have enough black books. I have 2 already now. I need a 3rd one to get my 2nd character to Prestige 5, and I want to use Murdoch then, just because he has Shadow Block. I think it's pretty cool. Otherwise, you can get a special reward for purchasing this item for 500 points, but as you saw, 550 points are 60 bucks, so it's about 55 bucks. And this one is even more expensive, but as you can see, let's take a look into the middle. That's level 5, you get this large experience, level 10 the black book, level 15 gold card pack, and level 20 another black book. And now if you look to the right, now it's level 2 levels, the black book and coins, skill book, platinum, black book and coins, but you need a lot of money for those. So if you have the money, yeah, go ahead, buy it if you want to. It's in a way it is a in a way it is a buy to win game, but you have to buy to level up, so to say, but not buy to win, because you have to know how to play each character. So those are the events, and as you can see on the top left, there are also quests. Just hit R1. And then you can see I have 2 more solo quests in the 3v3 mode, 18 assists, and 6 more minutes with Krista. There are also crew quests, but we've done them already. Those crew quests are every week, and the solo quests you can get daily. As soon as you have them finished, you can get next one for the next day. On the bottom right, you can see in a bright gray, so to say, quest change 0 of 1. Every day you have the chance to, or the possibility to change one of the quests. As I don't want to play any 1v1 quests, I will change 1v1 quests every time. Or if I have a not so good 3on3 quest, like for example every day you have one character specific quest. So this is a character specific one. And yesterday I had, or 2 days ago, I had 23 blocks with William. William is a small forward, he can block, of course. But I have him only on Prestige 2, and I thought to myself, no, I can't do 23 blocks with William, I'm too bad at this. That's why I changed it. So you have to decide for yourself. And like I said, crew, you will only get crew quests if you are in crew. And then those quests are point quests and win quests for the whole crew. Okay. Let's go to the shop. Yeah, let's take it to what's there. The events limited sale thing is, there's not a lot there. This is pretty new. I wouldn't consider buying those. It's just too much money. And the sale is still coming soon. Since April, since I got this game. It's the same. Then you can buy special casual outfits or theme outfits. Those cost all those cost red points. And I wanted to buy this for fun. Since the first day I saw this, and I finally got it. And there are a lot more, definitely more. And some are just for special characters, like this one. This is just for Helena. And some are just for females. This is for just females. That's the male equivalent to this. So you have to take a look at it if you want to buy something like this. You can also buy yourself a new jersey. Oh, my game crashed. Awesome.